Hi! Today I'm going to show you how to make this diorama card using the Send Me Soaring stamp set. I really like the diorama card because it sort of has this 3D element to it and pops out like you're looking through a window, but it also folds flat, so it will mail in an envelope, a regular envelope without any extra postage. The Send Me Soaring stamp set is my featured stamp set this month in my Stamp of the Month club, and when you join a club you get a new clear mount stamp set every single month along with 3 fully completed card samples. These are full cards and they're completely stamped, so there's no assembly required. Here's the second one. So it uses the kites as petals and leaves of the flower. And the third card is the diorama card, which I'm going to show you how to make today. The Send Me Soaring stamp set is in the Occasions mini catalog, which ends on Monday, April 30th, 2012. So if you want to get that stamp set or any of the items from the Occasions mini catalog, make sure to order before or on April 30th before the catalog ends. Okay, let's get started. To make the diorama card, you'll need 2 pieces of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 pieces of cardstock. I've chosen Bashful Blue for the front of the card and Whisper White for the back of the card. On both pieces of cardstock, I'm scoring using the Simply Scored tool at a 1/2 inch and 1 inch from either end of the cardstock. So I'm scoring at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 4 1/2 inches, and 5 inches. Now I've already scored the cardstock, so I didn't really do it there, but both pieces get scored the same places at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 4 1/2 inches, and 5 inches. The next step is to punch a window in the Bashful Blue cardstock, and for that I'm going to use the 2 1/2 inch circle punch. I'm going to put the punch all the way in the cardstock, centering between the 2 score lines, and punch. Then I'm going to take the Bashful Blue ink pad and the cloud stamp from the Send Me Soaring stamp set and stamp clouds all around the opening. I'm also going to add some clouds to the Whisper White cardstock so that you can see them inside the diorama. The next step is to add the kites. I've pre-stamped and cut out 2 different kite images using Pear Pizzazz ink and Perfect Plum ink. I'm going to line up my cardstock and put the kites where I'd like them to be in the window. The next step is to just very carefully move that Bashful Blue cardstock so that I can stamp the kite tails. And these kites are not adhered down yet, so I'm going to just use them as a guide to stamp, and when I'm ready to put the stamp down, I'll move the kite just slightly. And it's just kind of to guide me so I know where to put those stamps. So I'm going to move the kites out of the way. I'll bring my blue cardstock back out. Now before I adhere these 2 pieces together, I'm going to add a piece of Designer Series paper down here to sort of fill in that empty space there. This is the Pear Pizzazz designer paper. It's part of the 2010-2012 in color pattern collection of designer paper. And those colors are also being retired very soon. And then before I put the card together, I'm just going to sort of pre-fold on the score lines, and this will make it easier when it's time to put the when it's time to open the diorama card later. If it's already folded on the score lines, it will open and close much easier. So I'm folding on the score lines of the white and the blue cardstock in sort of a zigzag way. And then they'll fit together on top of each other like this, creating the box in the middle. I've already went ahead and put sticky strip on the back of my blue cardstock. I'm going to smooth those both out. And I find with the sticky strip that if you kind of push down on the adhesive, that it will just help it to stick to the cardstock. And then I kind of come in from the side to peel that liner off. And I'm going to put one side together at a time. So I'm going to line up the edges, push down, making sure I got a nice good seal there, and then on the other side, peel the liner off again, line those up, and smooth it out. sticky strip will be sure to hold the card together through all the handling that's bound to be done. Now I'm going to take the Stampin' Dimensional backing off and add my kites to the card. And then one final thing, we're going to add the greeting, You Send Me Soaring. I've stamped this with black on the white cardstock and punched with a large oval punch. And then I layered it onto a perfect plum piece of the scallop, or perfect plum cardstock, and I punched it with a scallop oval punch. And I'm going to center that right underneath the window on the diorama card. And there you go. Easy peasy. I hope you enjoyed watching the video and that you'll try making this card at home. Thanks for watching.